Mention these things.
All right, we're live here at the 2014 Fall Brawl from Chicago. We're about to start our final match here today between Alex Cardona and Kobe Iwaasa. I'm going to turn it over to Nick Irvine down on the floor, who's going to get the players out here on the court. Let's take a look at Nick.
And ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Sunday Finals. Are you ready for some great racquetball? Let's hear it. Yeah. Folks, we got a great matchup here on our final Sunday right here on the World Racquetball Tour. The WRT plays 2 out of 3 games to 15, tiebreaker to 11. It is a win-by-1 match, and you do get 2 attempts at a serve. All the rest of the rules are all international rules. We've got a great matchup ahead of us here today. It's time to meet the players. Are you ready? And here we go. He is currently ranked number 7 on the WRT, and this guy has just turned professional this year. He's got a great drive serve. He's quick on the court. And ladies and gentlemen, he is only 18 years old. He's from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 7 player of the WRT, Kobe Aiwaza! And Kobe's opponent needs no introduction. This guy is good. He's got some incredible power. He turned pro back in 2011. He is currently the number 1 ranked player on the World Racquetball Tour. At 22 years old, ladies and gentlemen, from Juarez, Mexico, the number 1 player, Alex Cardona! Gentlemen, let's get it on.
All right, so that was Nick Irvine introducing Alex Cardona and Kobe Iwaasa. This should be a really exciting match here today for the finals. Both these guys have battled it out to make it here today. I'm Laura McCormick, and joining me on today's broadcast is Cliff Swain. How's it going, Cliff?
Good. Good morning, or good afternoon, night. Ready to go.
Yes.
Gonna be a good match.
We got Curtis Cullen reffing this match today, and looks like they're going to determine who's serving first. Looks like Alex Cardona is going to start serving. So, Cliff, what are your thoughts on the match today going into this finals?
The first thing that I like about it for the fans is, they're both extremely hard-hitting. They're both very, very quick. They're all over the place. They both give it 100%. There's no from these two guys, you don't see a whole lot of, drifting effort-wise. Some guys will play 4 or 5 points hard in a row and then take 5 minutes off. These guys will go full speed the entire time, and whether their level is real high or average for what they're capable of, it's going to be very fun to watch.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this will be a really interesting match. We have the young and adaptable Kobe Iwaasa, and we have the strong and powerful Alex Cardona. I think both players are really focused, so this will be interesting to see how they battle it out here together.
Yeah, you're going to see Alex is going to, he's not going to want to lose to the 18-year-old, and Kobe's going to want to win a tournament like this. He's going to want to beat Alex. So both of them have plenty of motivation, plenty of reasons to be very motivated, and they will be.
Quick side out for Kobe Iwaasa.
Yeah. Look like
all right, that was like 2 matching points there, or side outs back to back.
0-0-0.
I think another really exciting thing for Kobe is that this is his first finals, making the finals here at the WRT. So this is his first opportunity at a championship.
Yeah, he beat the number 3 and number 2 guy in this tournament, and he's sorry, caught up in the action here. Very nice, very nice. Good play by Kobe there.
All right.
Look for Kobe to try to jump on Alex's serve a bunch. He as great as his serve is the last few days here, Alex's serve has been predominantly to the left. I've seen very little over to the right, and Kobe noticed that. So he's going to try to, jump on that and, punish him for it, or make him try to find a different serve. And, nobody wants to hit it to Kobe's forehand. So if he can return the backhand serve well, then he's going to have to find another one. So let's see. Yeah, there it is to the backhand again. Yeah, there we go. He's handling it well so far. Jake had the same opportunities yesterday. Alex hitting it very hard. It's not like it's real easy to do, but they were coming off the back wall, and Jake was getting a shot at it, just wasn't putting it away.
All right.
He's already missed more balls today than I saw him missing the entire day yesterday, I think. It's early, though, that's for sure, but definitely he came out sharp and crisp and ready to go, and there we go. That's one Kobe doesn't want to miss right there.
Well, now you have a bit of a theory about getting the first point on the board, though, right?
I do. First point, first game. I'm not really like a huge stat guy, but I do know that whoever wins the first game, it's like 75-80% of who wins the match. Probably even higher when it's. Oh, now there's the first time he's gone to the right. Alex probably sensed that he was jumping on that one to the left, and he just proved he can hit it to the right. So now that will make his serve to the left a little more effective.
Smart play by Cardona.
Yeah. Good return. That's a good one to cut off there. I wish he did. Great get. Nice. Very nice. Just an okay serve and a great return.
Ooh. Nice shot from Cardona.
Very, very nice. Not a lot of room to work with to get that one down the line. He hit it perfectly. When you hit good down the lines, it makes the guy move back a little bit. He has to cover those, and then opens up the court for the pinch.
The crowd is a little quiet right now, sitting on the edge of their seats watching each serve and each point, holding their breath.
Yeah, I'm always curious about that. I think sometimes they're either awestruck or, I don't know if everyone's not clapping. They don't want to be the only one, or I'm not really sure, but that's impressive stuff we're watching.
Screen, second serve.
All right, that's a screen. Cardona with a second serve. Cardona, little smile to the ref on that.
One serve, three.
Ooh, nice get from Kobe.
Another good get.
Good ball. Sorry, side up. Three serves, one.
Cardona consistently makes it to, the semis and the finals, being #1 ranked right now on the WRT. But the last championship that he won was 2013 in December in San Diego. So there's a lot going here for him, too.
Okay, it's been a bit, huh? Great get. He had that one right on his racket. He's a little disappointed he missed that. Definitely one he's capable of making. I thought he should have slid that one down the line here on the right-hand side. Easy to say, but Cardona was stuck on the left, and he tried to be a little bit too perfect going over that way, I think. Great serve, great get. Hard and low right there. That's quality stuff.
All right, looks like Kobe's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a look at what Cardona had to say before the match. Take a look.
For all of you, don't forget you can follow us
Doing okay, buddy. Just
Primeramente, pues entrar a la cancha y entrar bien concentrado, pues jugar bien con todos, ningún jugador es de bajo nivel, aquí en la WRT todos son de alto nivel y entonces no se debe confiar de ninguno y pues echarle ganas en todos los partidos y entrar bien completo a la cancha, entrar bien concentrado. Yo me manejo mentalmente pues entrando tranquilo a la cancha, pensando en que todos los tiros me van a ser efectivos y pues en la cancha ya más bien dentro de la cancha es entrar y echarle todas las ganas que trae uno para ganar ese primer lugar o llegar a las finales. Cuando yo me siento cansado después de tantos partidos, es un sábado y pues ahí yo empiezo a tranquilizarme un poco, en comer mejor y pues comer, claro, pues más energía, lo que tenga más energía, hidratarme bien para estar perfecto para el otro juego y pues nada más comer bien y eso, y ahí entrar concentrado para el siguiente juego y olvidarme de lo mal del otro.
All right, we're back here live at the finals with Cardona in the lead 4-1 so far. This is game 1. I think it's always great to get some insight from the players before they start these matches.
good timeout by Kobe. It worked. Get a side out. Good point there. Great serve, perfect.
So Cliff, let's get inside the players' heads here for a minute. What do you think Iwaasa's thinking right now? 2 points in a row. How's he gonna keep battling this out against Cardona?
Another great serve right there. That's exactly the one we worked on in warm-ups today. You know, the one straight behind him and the jam. You know, it's just, you know, he took that time out. Here we go, lob serve, second serve. Excellent timeout. Paid off. 5-all, tie ball game. The value of a timeout proved right there.
Tied game.
Ah. Couple of easy shots right there for Kobe. You know, you definitely have your misses throughout the match, and everybody's human and all that, but, you know, when you're playing somebody as good as Cardona, you know, you expect to miss the difficult ones occasionally, but you really want to try to keep it tight on the easier ones.
Capitalize on those advantages. It's so interesting to watch Cardona play because he's so composed on the court. You know, what do you think's going through his head right now as he's battling this young player for a championship?
Yeah, you would never know. I have a feeling you just can't. You have no clue, right? By looking at him, he plays. I mean, he looks the same in warm up, as he does a 10-10 in the tiebreaker. So
right,
that's his personality and his style, and it works for him. I don't know if Kobe jumping on his serve has made Alex tune in a little bit because he's definitely hitting serves a little bit better now.
All right, Cardona with a 2-point lead right now. This is the finals of the 2014 Fall Brawl. So here's an opportunity for Kobe to get some more points on the board. What kind of serve do you want to see from him, Cliff?
I like to see him start getting a few more first serves in and working the backhand side a little bit more. Like that, right? Pretty good. Yep, that's it right there. Now that's a good jam serve. You know, it's okay when they wrap around like that, but you want them wrapping much lower like that one did so that he doesn't have too much time to spin around and set up. Cut that one off.
It's a big rally here. Ooh. Go, go.
Great shot by Alex right there. Great rally, great gets. And very good choice.
Great rally. The crowd loving that.
I think where the mistake was made there by Kobe was he cut that one off took it out of midair from way too close to the front, or way up close to the front wall, and went for the pinch. It's, you know, it's not a bad idea, but you definitely have to make that, because from that point on he was kind of on the run. You know, I thought he should have pounded it straight left or right. Alex definitely, I don't know if you noticed, Laura, or not, but he definitely takes a fair amount of time between each serve.
Yeah, do you think that's, you know, part of his mental game and keeping himself focused?
Yeah, I think that's the pace he likes to play at. So either as Kobe, you know, either you accept it and just, you know, take that time for yourself as well, or you know, remind the ref to keep an eye on the clock, one or the other.
I would imagine that keeps him a little bit more in control of the tempo too.
It is, yeah, it's exactly, he's dictating the pace, and the best way around that is to get a lot of side outs and make it so that you're serving and you decide the pace. That's the best answer to that problem.
9 serve 6.
Nice shot from Cardona. In the lead now 10-6 in game 1 of the finals. Kobe was talking earlier, we talked to him a little bit before the match, and he was talking about how it's really important to kind of get ahead of Cardona's power and you know, try to use his strength against him a little bit by cutting him off, getting to those balls early.
That's a great get right there. Yeah, he's definitely putting a little bit of pressure on Alex with his gets. And not that Alex can't handle or anything, but, you know, when someone starts getting a lot of balls, it makes you, you know, try to be a little bit more perfect or hit the ball a little harder. And, you know, Kobe's hustle's paying off there. Straight one. And there we go. That's better.
Oh. Wow. Another incredible rally here in the finals. The crowd just loving it. Some great shots from both players. Alex Cardona just missing that one in the corner.
Great rally. That was awesome to watch.
Great rally.
That was great. Very, very fun.
I think everybody holds their breath during those.
I was leaning and lunging, and I don't know, I think I was trying to be a part of that rally. That's the serve. That's the most important one, I think, for him to be able to hit today, where it goes straight without hitting the side wall.
Fantastic serve from Kobe, and ace. First one of the match.
couple chances right there. It's actually the most important serve probably for both of them, you know, because if you can get the guy lunging to a corner like that, then you can hit a jam or a Z or a serve to the other side. You have to establish one really, really good one, and that's probably the best one for both of them. Great return. There we go. There's that serve again. Great return, too. 3 good shots there.
All right, Kobe Iwaasa closing the gap here within 1 point of tying up the game.
Good jam serve. Great return.
You talk a little bit about the strengths, you know, that Cardona has besides being mentally tough and powerful. You know, what are some other aspects that Kobe should be attacking right now?
Well, that's the thing, you know, with Alex, he doesn't really have any one area of his game that's flawed. You know, that is one of his biggest strengths. All around, he's a good player. You just have to keep attacking him, you know, and put pressure on him to get him off his game by playing a little bit better than him. It's that simple. You know, some people have a weaker backhand or they don't like lob serves. He's one of the most all-around players I've ever seen, and the only way you beat a guy like that is to simply outplay him. You know, and Kobe's doing a pretty good job of that. You know, it's all about with these two. It's going to be serve and serve return. You know, whoever strikes first in the rally is either going to win it on that shot or have a shot at it in the next, you know, the next shot in the rally. Perfect cross court. You know, they'll both make up for it. You know, if they make errors, you know, on the first shot in the rally, they'll both make up for it with their speed and their gets. But that's not, you're not likely to win an entire match by doing that, by running around the whole time. Does happen occasionally.
It's nice to see some kids in the crowd watching on. Hopefully they're going to grow up and be some pro racquetball players too.
Very likely.
It's great that they have access to this kind of tournament here in Chicago.
Yeah, they have good seats too, front row. I think if I was stuck down there, I might not get up for the rest of the day.
I think it might be a little scary the way these guys are hitting.
Kobe went for a little bit more on that drive serve. Good lob serve. Set up off the back wall. Oh. Looked like he misjudged it a little bit. Didn't have his feet set, but.
So, Cliff, what do you think a player does when they're stuck at this point in the game? You know, the score's kind of held right now at 10-9.
Yeah, you got to just try to stay in the moment, you know, not get frustrated by that. And, you know, sometimes that just happens where there's a bunch of side outs. You can either call a timeout or you can, you know, take a different serve choice, change the pace of the play between points, that kind of thing. But either way, you got to stay in the moment. You know, often it is the guy who gets frustrated by not scoring points, you know, with a bunch of side outs, where the other guy just stays mentally tough and weathers the storm. That's usually the guy who, you know, pulls it out after a point like this. Nice serve right there. Pretty good choice.
Ooh.
Cut that off. Oh, man, bad break, bad break. Yeah, Kobe had numerous chances in that rally to win the point, and Alex stayed alive with his hustle and his foot speed. It might have been the first little sight of a weakness I've seen from Alex. Looked like he no trouble handling that jam serve. He tries one of his own.
Another tough one there for Kobe. Puts a point on the board. We've been going side out for side out several serves in a row here, so that makes it 11-9 here in the first game of the finals at the 2014 Fall Brawl. You know, one of the unique things, I think, is the difference between all these courts. And today's court has 3 glass walls and the cement. How much do you think those dynamics play into, you know, the game and affect the game?
I think they would definitely affect C players, you know, because they're not used to it, but these guys are very used to it. Yeah. That was pretty spectacular right there.
Looks like these guys are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a minute to thank our sponsors, Sue and Leo Clemitis. We'd like to say thank you to them. We're also going to take a look at one of the other main sponsors, Reaching Your Dream Foundation. Take a look at what they're all about right now.
Racquetball is what I want to do for my career.
Now it's just kind of the stage where I can take it up in to the next level.
I'm very excited to see where I can go.
And all these young players are trying to do their best to make this their dream.
The Reaching Your Dream Foundation grows the sport of racquetball by infusing it with a new generation of young professional players. To make a donation or find out more information about the foundation, visit reachingyourdreamfoundation.com.
So if you guys go to reachingyourdreamfoundation.com, you can find out more about how they help support these players. I know we were talking yesterday about how they've been helping Alex Cardona make it to these tournaments. You know, as it gets expensive for these guys to travel, pay the entry fees, hotels. So check them out, see what they're about, and how they make tournaments like this possible.
Yeah, everybody gets help along the way. You know, all top pros and kids trying to make it, and but there's not enough of it out there, and this Reaching Your Dream Foundation is one of the cooler things I've seen. You know, just the dollar amount just racks up when you're traveling around the world. I mean, these guys are in Bolivia, they go to Minneapolis next week. You know, they're here now. It's just all over the place, and when you get somebody helping out, really, really makes it cool for these guys.
All right, some nice play there by Kobe, sticking with that short ball. Gives him an opportunity to score here.
Going with the jam again. He's definitely
Ooh.
struggling to handle that. I think Alex got away with one there. It looked like it wasn't going to make it to the front wall, but it did. Good hands just to get it to the front wall.
Yeah, it looks like Kobe thought it wasn't going to make it,
Yeah,
I think, but he still got there to play it, but that was a tough shot after that.
Oh, man. Not sure about that one there. That was, I don't know. You know, when the ball constantly comes off the back wall like that and you call a screen, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, I don't think it really affected the play. You know, when it affects the play, that's when I think a screen should be called, not just every time it's slightly within a certain amount of inches. You know, I think they should, general rule should be let them play a little bit more. I had him there, had him.
Just out of reach for Kobe.
Yeah,
the way
just
these
left that.
guys dive on the floor, get right back up.
Yeah, very
Incredible.
impressive, right? He was all the way on the floor back here at about 38 feet. And
Popped right up, beelined for the next shot.
yeah. Kobe left that pinch up just enough. Cost him. Big point there.
This is first game point for Cardona in game 1. right, that means Cardona's taking game 1 here of the finals at the 2014 Fall Brawl. Final score 15-9. We're going to go ahead and go to commercial. We'll be right back with game 2. To Kobe a little bit, giving him some pointers. What does he need to do here in game 2?
Well, what I told him, the good thing is, you know, it's not like he's trying to figure out what the heck to do, what's going to work. He's in almost every single rally he's having, you know, the first chance to win the point, and he's just missing. You know, he's not playing well enough. And Alex, I think, you know, that wasn't his best play, but he still found a way to win. So I just told him it's not that big a deal. Just play better. Pretty simple, you know.
Sure.
And he is capable of better. Oh man, see that's just not a screen in my opinion, but yeah, Kobe didn't think so either.
Wow. So close.
That's the kind of shot that it's just hard to teach. It's extremely clever and perfectly done. You know, that's not in any textbook. You know, any manual. It's he had Kobe pinned in the left, and that was just a really cool shot.
I think that's Cardona's intelligence and shot selection out there
Yeah,
on the court.
definitely.
Experience a little bit.
Yeah, improvises way better than most. Perfect pass.
Nice side out for Kobe.
Well, he's steady. He thinks all those are screens, so at least he's steady. That's good.
Yeah, fair ref.
Yep, sure. Yikes.
You can see there Cardona's armband. He was talking earlier before the match. We sat down and talked with him, and he was saying his arms never felt better at a tournament. And, you know, one thing we've talked about all weekend is these guys, I mean, they play singles, they play doubles, they play 4 to 5 matches a day. And I think it's really important to keep your arm, you know, ready to go.
Yeah, do you know what it is by chance?
Didn't get that specific, actually.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of tennis elbow, I believe.
Okay. Can't we call that racquetball elbow?
Yeah.
Please?
RB elbow?
That's spectacular right there. Yeah.
So I'm getting some info here that Cardona got a plasma injection in his arm. I guess it's been bothering him, and that's why he missed the last WRT event in Stockton a couple weeks ago. So it's nice to hear that his arm's doing better. He says it's never been better, so that's great news for Cardona.
Yeah, that is really cool because he's extra great to watch. Don't see guys like this too often. He definitely could beat anybody in the world on a given day, no doubt about it.
Nice return from Kobe. 0-2. One thing worth mentioning is both these guys sponsored by Gearbox, sporting their Gearbox gear here today at the finals. That was like a gift. I think Cardona just sat there and wound up a little bit for that one.
Yeah, this is a little bit more of what we saw yesterday. I think he's cleaned it up a little bit. Hitting his first shot, first opportunity much more frequently now, and Kobe's, I'd say, about at the same level right now so far. Kobe's serve return has definitely improved. You know, like that ball's coming so fast, and almost everybody lets that go off the back wall because it's going so fast, but he's jumping on it. Lob to the forehand, mixing it up. Looks like Kobe popped a string, so he's going to need another one.
All right, got a racket change there. I think he's sporting the new Max 2 gearbox racket.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if you saw that, Delora. Just kind of a odd little return from Alex. Something he doesn't look completely comfortable with on that jam. I'm not really sure why, but could you see him just kind of like stab at that and float it up to the front wall? Where, you know, he tees off on everything. He takes a big full swing. Something about it's making him a little uncomfortable.
About that jam serve, you're saying?
Yeah. Jam serve for everybody at home. It's one that hits the side wall about halfway to 3/4 of the way back in the air before the floor, and then comes right at the person's body, jams them.
So they can't get that full swing.
Yeah, see, there's another one there that just kind of pushing it up. I'm surprised Alex didn't cut that one off.
All right, that's the first point for Kobe Iwaasa here in game 2. Score is 1-2. This is the second game of the finals here today. All right, that means it's tied at 2-2 here.
There we go.
It's been a great final match so far today. These guys pretty evenly matched up.
Both these guys going with lob serves on their second serve. I don't know. I think that they both hit the ball so hard and have such great drive serves. I think a little more frequently they should go for a drive serve on the second serve, especially Kobe, since he's, you know, not in the lead right now. Try to steal a point that way. Good return. Pretty solid serve, too. Perfect shot.
All right, that puts Kobe in the lead for the first time in this final match. 3-2.
Alex taking his time again in the back there. Big forehands. That's just nasty. Yeah. His forehand is huge.
It is. I mean, but just the sound alone, I think, could scare you.
Yeah. Maybe you're not ready for the Pro Tour then.
Yeah,
not quite
maybe
yet.
I'll stay on this side of the glass.
Yeah.
You know, talking about Cardona's swing, You mentioned yesterday when we were watching him something about his grip. Can you maybe explain to the people at home? You know, he said he holds a little lower on the racket. That gives him a little bit more power, a little bit more control.
Yeah, the lower you hold it, the more of a lever it is. And, you know, some people kind of, you know, they say the opposite is true. You know, the higher you hold it, the more control. But, you know, these guys definitely are not looking. They have plenty of control already, so they're going to choke down on it as far as they can, you know. This is a powerful sport. It's not so much about control. And these guys can take speed off the ball when need be with that grip.
All right, got a wet spot on the floor. Our towel boy there, sporting the WRT shirt. We appreciate the support. That's Jack Austin helping us out today. Thank you, Jack.
Kobe's got a lead here.
Again, Cardona taking his time in the back.
There's that little bit of a weakness again.
Ooh.
I think I may have seen what goes on there. You know, Alex kind of has a two-handed backhand almost. I don't know if you noticed, but he puts his left hand on his right forearm when he swings, and guys with two-handed backhands like that, you know, always have amazing accuracy and plenty of power when they have time to get that other hand on the racket. So maybe that jam is not allowing him the time to get the other hand on the racket, and it makes him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, his uncomfortable is still better than, you know, pretty much everybody on the planet, but it's the only one I've seen him, you know, have a little bit of a tough time with.
All right, there's another point for Iwaasa.
Good get by both those guys.
All right, that's 3 in a row right now for Kobe. One of the interesting things we've seen so far in this match is side out, side out, side out. So when these guys get a little bit of a run, that's a big advantage.
Yep, broken ball. Usually a new ball will crank up the pace for the next 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah, that ball was around for a while. I think, is that the first one they've broken of the match?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that one's been around for a while, and I think we'll see a faster pace of play. Not right away because they didn't give it a good warm-up, but pretty soon. Alex is looking for some reason, a little disenchanted right now. Getting a little hard on himself. You can't really tell too much in his body language. Just not really on his toes, running around like crazy. 6-2 Kobe. First time out by Alex.
Probably a good idea. That was 5 points in a row for Kobe. We're going to take a look at what Kobe had to say before the match. Check it out.
I think the fall ball has been a lot of fun so far. You know, getting to meet up with all the other athletes from different countries. It's those friendships that we've built, and now we get to play each other. It's just a lot of fun to have that competition. You know, coming to all these events and me not having won one yet, just that drive right there to wanting to win one of these keeps me going really well. I like to have a big breakfast. I like to then snack throughout the day after that. I have a certain warm-up routine I like to do. It's called original strength, where what they say is it balances the left and right side of the body. It makes me feel comfortable when I get on the court. And then when I'm in the court, for my warm-up, I like to make sure that I can hit all my shots, feel comfortable, get used to everything, and then repeat through every match after that. Well, I'd like to thank Gearbox for putting on these tournaments in the WRT. Without these tournaments, we couldn't get better through competition, and it's what really helps us. And the financial support that we get from Reaching Your Dream Foundation as well, that's just a big support to all of us. And so thank you.
professional athletes.
All right, we're live here, wrapping up the timeout here in game 2. Kobe Iwaasa with a 5-point run, causing Cardona to take a timeout. Score is 6-2 here in game 2. Cardona taking the first game. 7-2. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that would be his 5-point lead. 7-2.
Distracted by all the greatness going on out there.
I am. I'm really impressed with the two of these guys. Just back and forth, back and forth. It's been such a tight match, and this is maybe one of the bigger gaps that Kobe's had, definitely in game 2, but in the match so far.
Yeah, it is for sure. It's the most he's looked like the one that's in control. And one of the things I really like about him is his work ethic. He just, I know you can't tell a difference in Cardona's face or his actions, but you can't tell a difference ever in Kobe's output, his effort out there. No matter what the score is, he's trying extra hard.
Yeah, and I think one of the nice things about Kobe, as we saw in his interview, he's just such a sweet kid. I mean, he's 18, just graduated high school, and he's traveling now all over the country. Really remarkable.
He's definitely found a serve that's working.
Oh. It's like they'll get a replay there.
Now that little Z serve there to Alex's backhand is working. The key is to not go there too much so that it becomes like practice. You just got to throw a little bit of variation in. He kind of got away with one there. It was not his best serve, but that happens when you're playing well. I'd like to see him hit either a straight one to the right or behind him to the left at this point. He's not doing anything at all with that. Great get.
All right, well, that was a 7-point run for Kobe Iwaasa. Sorry, maybe he said it scored 10?
Not sure if Alex is either, sometimes when you're winning, it's easier to lose a little bit of motivation, or if he's mad at himself, for his play of late, but definitely see a little body language change.
Wow.
Just an easy one there.
Side out for Kobe. Definitely more in control in game 2. Interesting switch in momentum here that I think has kind of been some of the theme of the weekend between the quarters, semis, and now the finals.
Going to that Z serve again. Can't go to the well too much. Just going to do it again here, I think. That's working. Great get. And a good ceiling ball. Got a point out of it. Dug that one out. Looks like he's lining up for the Z serve again. Just one straight one over here to the right will make all these Z serves even better. But I don't know if your guy's going to keep driving it into the ground for you. Why not? I'm not against learning something from an 18-year-old.
Pretty incredible. I mean, just a few minutes ago, these guys were going side out for side out, and it was 3-2. Now it's 11-2 in game 2. Side out for Cardona. I mean, and one thing that we've talked about is you can never underestimate, anything that can happen here, even though it's now 2 serving 11. I mean, this is where Cardona could just come back.
Yeah, especially for somebody like him who's so dangerous. It's not at all hard for him to hit 7, 8 great shots in a row, and then he's right back in it.
Ooh, nice get.
Very good get. Good hands.
Wow, nice soft touch from Cardona. Another big rally here in game 2. That gives Cardona a point. Scores 3-11.
Commanding. And he hits that shot well. One drive serve to the right here. See if I can use my
That's the
telepathy here.
prediction.
It's working.
All right, that's another point for Kobe. Kobe goes ahead and wins game 2. They're going to push this through to a tiebreaker.
All right. Flat rollout from Alex down the line. Definitely ticked off at himself right now for missing some shots he knows he's capable of making. Great. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Looked like just a miss hit to me. Kobe thinks so too.
Ref says skip ball.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we think.
Wow, that one looked easy.
Right up the middle, uncharacteristically. This is where Kobe needs to, remind himself there's a very, very long way to go and not start thinking about how good he's playing or about to win this game.
Wow.
One thing that does happen when guys losing like this, they start swinging a little more freely, a little less care, a little more in the moment, because they're just not thinking about anything. Where the other guy frequently is thinking about, yeah, I'm finally playing better, or I'm about to win this game. All thoughts that are in the future, even though they're positive, are not good. Great shot.
Nice shot for Kobe.
Yeah, I thought that one was gettable for Alex too, but I think he's just a little flat right now. Long weekend, long bunch of weeks for these guys. Great get.
Wow.
Oh, thought maybe he rolled an ankle there. Yeah.
Error from Cardona there. That was a big rally and nice gets there from Kobe.
Kobe definitely looks like the stronger guy at the end of long rallies like that. To me, seems like he looks, very fresh after 8, 9, 10. Just a little bit fresher than Alex.
That puts Kobe 2 points away here from game 2 and sending it to a tiebreaker.
That's pretty perfect. That's just incredible. He just does that with ease, From 40 feet, just not even 1 inch off the floor.
You can hear some people in the crowd going, oh my God, did you see that?
Yeah, it's really, really amazing. Like I said a bunch, there's not a shot that this kid can't hit.
Tough serve from Cardona.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about there, that free swinging. I haven't seen him swing at a serve like that in a half hour, 40 minutes. And, he's more in the moment right this second. And that one, I'd say that was his hardest hit of the match right there. I'd say somewhere up around 180 miles per hour. It's cooking.
Oh.
8-13. He's hanging around.
Yeah, he's chipping away there, point by point.
Yep, kicking and scratching, and he's back in this.
Well, for you folks at home, don't forget to go on Facebook.com where you can catch all the live updates from the weekends here and stay in touch with the guys on the WRT. And we post our past matches and interviews on YouTube.com/World Racquetball, so be sure to check that out.
Good shot by Alex, and just a little bit better by Kobe there.
Ooh, broken ball.
Glad to see him change up the serve a bit there.
So earlier today, guys, we posted some videos of Kobe and Alex asking you guys to watch them and support them today. So we'd love to hear you guys comment on those and let us know who you're rooting for. This is game 2, 13-8. Kobe Iwaasa in the lead. Do you think he's going to take it? Do you think this is going to go to a tiebreaker? Who's going to take the final match here at the 2014 Fall Brawl? We love to hear from you, so hit us up on Facebook.com/World Racquetball and let us know who's going to win. We'll even give you a shout out.
Good shot, great get. Alex is definitely bringing it here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Can you tell the difference, Laura? Looks a little more free swing, hitting a little bit harder, moving his feet a little bit better. Looks like he feels a little bit more desperate now, which is definitely a good way to play.
I definitely noticed that.
Thank you, Laura. Take your time on the answers, by the way. You know,
I was just replaying it in my
15
head.
seconds between points, so
there's a delay here for me.
That forehand reverse he has is incredible.
That's another point for Cardona.
Kobe putting his racket up, trying to dictate the pace a little bit, trying to slow things down. Second serve. Great return. I'm going to say Kobe's going to go back to the Z here. I personally like to see one right behind him there, but
Wow. That's a troublesome spot there, I think.
yeah, it's the trouble is that he hits it about 200 miles an hour and perfectly down the line, and
There's a little more to that trouble spot.
yeah,
huh?
a little bit. Yeah, it's not just that.
Might have to do with the power.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right, so we're asking people at home who they think's going to win. Cliff, I like to put you on the spot.
Oh my! Should I play this one like you and say how amazing they both are?
Yeah.
And
Stay neutral.
have no answer. Well, I think Kobe's going to take this game, and tiebreaker. We'll see if there is one.
Good and
Just mostly because right this second, Kobe's been very steady both with his demeanor and his play. He's looking for a serve change here, and Alex is, as amazing as he has been, a little more up and down on that. That's the serve we needed. Great get, great get. And there's point number 14.
All right, this will be game point. First game point for Kobe Iwaasa here in game 2. It's got to be a good feeling. I mean, you come into the tournament ranked number 7. You're up against the number 1 guy. And I think one of the things we've seen from Kobe is just relentless adaptation. I mean, he's learning on the go here as a young pro at 18, his first year pro.
Yeah, he's learning every single second. He's, every weekend is a major event for him. Whether he loses or wins, he learns a lot from both. That's a monster serve. And game 2, that's tough.
There we go for Kobe Iwaasa answering back. That's a win for Kobe here in game 2. This is going to send us to a tiebreaker. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back with game 3. live back here in Game 3, the tiebreaker here for our finals match at the 2014 Fall Brawl in Chicago, Illinois. Alex Cardona taking the first game 15-9, and Kobe Iwaasa answering back in Game 2 with us mirroring the score 15-9.
All right.
I think it's going to be an exciting matchup here in the tiebreaker. These guys have been going back and forth pretty even. Kobe had about a 7 to 9 point run there in Game 2. You know, what do you think's going through these guys' heads? This is a whole new game, first to 11, win by 1.
Well, one thing's for sure, you know, Kobe has definitely found a serve that works, and he's either going to keep using that and it's going to work and he's going to win this match, or Alex is going to come up with an answer for that serve, and then we'll see where we go from here. But that's definitely an issue right this second for Alex, and a good one for Kobe. You know, he definitely has to have a better answer for that, and it would shock me if he didn't, because it's something he's very capable of, you know, handling that better. But, you know.
Awesome.
Good jam serve. The jam and the Z is a great combo. It's working for him. 1-0. Not quite as good of a serve, but it worked. Man, he looks uncomfortable on that serve. I have no explanation why, because, you know, he handles things that are. There's another exceptional serve right there, and that's only going to mean way more trouble. You know, if he's having trouble with the Z serve when he knows it's coming, and now if he doesn't know it's coming because Kobe's executing other serves even better. That's going to be a problem. That's not a great Z serve. Left that one up. Good rally here, guys. Nice backhand by Alex.
Nice. All right, that was Kobe coming out with a strong 3 points. And again, we'd love to hear your predictions at home. So far, score is 3-0 in our tiebreaker.
Here comes the big drive serve to the left again, I'm sure. Just short.
Second serve.
One, 3.
One serve, 3.
I got a couple more predictions
He's on the
coming
board.
in online. We got Mark Brower saying 11-4 Kobe, and Andy Ekblad says Kobe 11-5. He's got the guts. Thanks, guys, for participating. And let's see who's right. For those of you at home, make sure you're
Big
sharing
serve,
the
big
feed
full-
here
oh,
for the
sorry, Laura.
WRT. That's okay. We want to help spread the word on racquetball and get some more fans watching. So make sure you share and let everyone know what's going on. And now, Cliff, back to the game.
Just a very big serve and a big forehand right there. Not that I didn't want to hear what you had to say.
Right. I like that you're so focused.
Trying to stay in the moment. Practice what I preach, you know? Lob serve to the forehand, mixing it up. Not a great one. Not a great return from Kobe.
All right, that's going to tie it up here, 3-3 in Game 3.
Sometimes on those, you know, like that lob serve was really bad. Perfect setup for Kobe, you know, like just so many choices, you know. He could hit 4, 5, 6 different shots right there, and sometimes that's not good for us. Big serve by Alex. Big forehand cross court.
All right, that puts Cardona in the lead for the first time here in the tiebreaker.
4 serves, 3.
That's 4 quick ones. Just got to get him out of the box, and Alex needs to stay in there. They're both playing right at this point. This is the best quality from both of them I've seen. This 7 points here. Timeout from Kobe, 5-3.
Score is 5-3. We're going to take a timeout as well. Stick around. We'll be right back.
It's all right. He had some good serves, some good shots, no big deal.
Racquetball is what I want to do for my career.
Now it's just kind of the stage where I can take it up in to the next level.
I'm very excited to see where I can go.
And all these young players are trying to do their best to make this their dream.
The Reaching Your Dream Foundation grows the sport of racquetball by infusing it with a new generation of young professional players. To make a donation or find out more information about the foundation, visit reachingyourdreamfoundation.com.
All right, that was a look at the Reaching Your Dream Foundation that helps support these players and get them to these tournaments. We'd also like to thank another main sponsor here at the event, Sue and Leo Clemitis. We're back here at 5-3 in game 3.
Good stuff from both of them there. Nothing bad at all. Okay, see if Kobe goes back to that Z serve. I have a feeling he's going to. I think he wants a point badly, to switch this momentum back, so he's probably going to go back to what's been working best. Oh, he snuck one behind him. Awesome. It's not that the serve didn't work. It was just a good rally.
Heard a collective "aw" from the crowd.
Yeah, Kobe's such a nice guy. So likable. He definitely has fans, and so does Alex. Also a nice, quiet, humble guy.
Don't forget, racquetball fans, you can check out our website, worldracquetballtour.com. Take a look at our schedule. Our next event is in Chihuahua, Mexico. We'll be there November 6th through the 9th. There's that corner shot from
There we
Kobe.
go. Couple side outs now from each guys. Each guy's playing a little bit better on the return now. A few minutes of them both serving great, and now some great returns. It's just got to go back to that Z, I'm sure, here at some point. There it is. That's a point from Kobe. One thing is surprising to me. See if we'll see that Z serve from Kobe again. He's definitely lining up for it. I don't think I've seen Alex go cross court with the return. Maybe once. I don't think so. Let's see if we see it at all here. Yep. Kobe left that one up. 2 bounces there. Great stuff from Kobe right there.
Nice.
Way to stay composed, because I thought that one was a clear 2 bounces, and when that happens at a crucial point in the match like this, you want that call, but he stayed right into it, right in the moment, and picked that one out of the air. Oh, Alex is laying down on the ground back here.
Crucial point. It's all tied up now 5-5 in the tiebreaker. We got another prediction from a fan watching. Chris Pierce predicts 11-9 Cardona. So again, thank you to everyone participating on Facebook. Make sure you share all the information we got on facebook.com or youtube.com/World Racquetball with your friends. Help us grow the sport of racquetball. That's one of our goals here at the WRT. Thanks again for all your support and for watching at home. We love to hear from our fans, so keep the comments coming. All tied up here in 5-5 in game 3.
Great serve there. That one looks better. Good ceiling ball. Wide angle. Point for Kobe. New leader. 6-5. Back to the Z. That's a pretty good one. And a great shot by Kobe there. Not a bad return at all from Alex. I wonder if we'll see one cross-court return from him, because Kobe's definitely hugging the line there and covering down the line in the pinch. Let's see. Oh, great jam serve right there. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Alex just missed an easy one there. And that's what crazy hard work and hustle will do for you sometimes. You get a freebie like that. You know, you put a little pressure on the guy. Alex tried to be a little perfect with a touch shot.
8-5 here in the tiebreaker. Don't forget, guys, stick around after this match. We're going to keep live streaming the award ceremony.
8-5. Comes the Z again. Not a great one. Good ceiling by Kobe. Another setup. Oh, he missed an easy one there.
Side out there for Cardona.
Sorry, guys. I keep chatting in the middle of the rally. You guys at home, and I'm excited. It's fun to watch. I'll try to zip it, though, guys.
It's a great match. Nice get.
Another great rally.
It's like a big moment there for Kobe. Got a wet spot on the floor. We got our towel boy, Jack Austin, coming out to take care of that. I'd like to thank the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club for putting this event on here. I think the crowd and all the fans have been really excited to see this tour come to Chicago. I think it's been a couple years since the WRT's been here, and we've just received a lot of love. So thank you, Glass Court.
8 serves 5. Second serve.
Oh, man. Crazy rally right there. Didn't expect it to end like that. 9-5.
Big groan from the audience. We're talking about that glass. Score is 9-5. Alex Cardona is going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it here and listen in on what Cliff has to say to Kobe. Take a listen.
Long way to go, right? Just get this point. That's all that matters right now. Just go get that one. Doing great. Awesome. Just keep digging. Dig, dig, dig. Like this is the 15, you know, or like it's the 30. Just keep going. 1 second at a time.
All right, we got some more interaction here from our fans. We got Chris Pierce changing his mind, changing his score there. His prediction 11-8. Juan Diaz saying he's rooting there for Kobe, pumping his fist, saying let's go. Randy R. Collins predicting Kobe 11-10, going down to the wire. Brett Johnson says Iwaasa 11-9 in the tiebreaker. And Alexis Iwaasa saying Iwaasa's going to take it 11-7. Thank you to all our fans for your support. We really appreciate it as we're here in the tiebreaker. Kobe Iwaasa versus Alex Cardona. Interesting to note, Alex Cardona ranked #1 right now, and no matter what happens here in this tournament, he will keep his #1 ranking. I think that's just, you know, how many points he has ahead of these guys. And I think it's been really exciting watching Kobe Iwaasa make his way here through this tournament. We started to see him as a threat at the Grand Slam in Juarez, and he's just been on everybody's radar ever since then. We got Nick Irvine getting the crowd pumped up here. And it looks like they're just about ready to start again. 9-5.
Yikes.
Looks like
great
that timeout.
serve and great return.
Yeah, it worked for Cardona.
Completely changed it up and went to the forehand. I'm a little surprised at this point, but I'd say he executed it very well. Just Alex hit it a little bit better. Say for sure there's going to be extra miles per hour on this serve.
All right, I'm wondering wondering what Cardona did there in that timeout to pump himself up, but he's coming out strong.
Yeah, he's playing.
It's not over yet.
This is the first serve of the match to the forehand for an ace. First ace, I mean, to the forehand. I think it's his maybe second or
ace?
third.
Yeah, I believe
over
so.
here.
Yeah, you were saying earlier he favors, hitting it to the backhand.
Yeah.
So
Very timely. Oh. Kobe had a shot at it there. 8-9 quickly.
the
Quickly
audience
looking different.
is just on the edge of their seats here,
Yeah.
not even breathing before that serve goes off.
Definitely makes it better for the fans that he's right back in it.
Yeah, a lot of anticipation here at 8-9.
See if he's going to go with the high lob Nick again. He is. Good one. Nope, not a great ceiling ball. It's on the wall, though. Unbelievable shot right there. That's a lot of pressure. If he doesn't hit that shot, it's 9-9. That's clutch. That's a lot of guts right there.
Kobe pumped up after that point. Serving now.
Right back to the Z serve, you think, Laura?
I'm going to say yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Not expecting that at all. Alex always plays really well under pressure. Kobe has a match point at 10-8.
First match point for Kobe.
I say go to the Z again, but he's been fooling me, so.
If he takes this game now, this will be his first WRT championship.
Great serve, best one of the match, possibly.
Nice get by Cardona.
He won it.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow,
Unreal.
that means Kobe Iwaasa, champion here at the 2014 Fall Brawl. This is his first WRT championship. Ranked number 7 here on the tour for this tournament, beating out number 1 Alex Cardona. Just an incredible match tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to have the award ceremony coming up right now. I'm going to send it down to Nick Irvine on the floor, who's going to get this rolling.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our finalists.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. It doesn't get better than this, a tiebreaker between two great athletes. First of all, we'd like to thank everybody in attendance here today. You guys, without the crowd, without you guys rooting them on, I don't think it would have been that good of a match. So you guys brought them to the next level. Thank you to everybody here at the glass court. Round of applause for yourself. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to our tournament director, Dave Negretti, and he'll talk a little bit about our sponsors. Dave?
Well, thanks, Nick. First of all, I share the tournament director duties here with, it's really Jeff Grace's and Joey Logan's tournament. So they were gracious enough to let me jump on board and help raise some money and bring the WRT here to the glass court in Chicago. So it's been a treat all weekend being with you guys. It's fun to be back in the mix. I spent many years on the other side of the professional level, and I'm proud to be working now back in the professional sport with the World Racquetball Tour. Some of you might or might not know I'm taking a position with them. My new duties with them will be creating events and attaining sponsorship for this tour to make it grow, to showcase these young athletes who are, I got to tell you, all the years I've been in the sport, I've never seen a more brighter and more excitable group of guys, except when Cliff played. That was probably the only time I saw anybody that was more cheerful on the court besides Alex and Kobe, Cliff Swain. So, and also, ladies and gentlemen, it's awesome to have a great Hall of Famer like Cliff Swain in the audience. I mean, not often do we get to we have a lot of rich tradition. Me and Cliff go way back. So Also, the tournament couldn't happen without all these sponsors on the wall. Everybody up on the wall has contributed. Keith Miner from Gutterman International, our title sponsors, Sue and Leo Clemitis, who have done a ton for the sport. And most of you should know that they are the ones that funded the portable glass court that's at the U.S. Open. So we owe a lot to them, and they're going to be behind the WRT here, which is a great thing. We also have John Versillo, a personal friend, Alok and his wife Heather, who are instrumental in their own charity of Unite for Cancer. Timber Trails Development Corp. was Mr. Pat Taylor. Most of you know Pat. He's been around a long time. We've got Frank and Diane Bunker with Sylvan. Frank and Di have been supporters for a long time. Eugene Coyle, I know he's watching because he saw me on the other side of the glass. And John Amatuli, they're down in Phoenix this weekend. The Center for Sports Orthopedics, who's done 3 surgeries on my knee, Dr. Suchi, and some of you in the crowd know Dr. Suchi. And George Pappas from Tyler Medical Services, done a great job. And last but not least, Dutch de Groot, who's done all our graphics for the front wall here. Also want to thank all the WRT staff, the players, the support, and the tournament staff. All you guys were here all weekend, and you got to meet some new people working the tournament desk, some old people. People that run the tournament desk are the people that make our tournament go. So we appreciate the support for them. Give them a round of applause. You guys really need to do that. So without any further ado, I'll pass the mic back. And one last thing, also Raphael at Gearbox. What a great job they've done putting this whole thing together. He's around here, and if you haven't seen him yet, Pablo's upstairs. He's the proprietor of there he is. He's down low. The WRT is Pablo's. He's the man, and he's the CEO, and he's the driving force behind this tour. So great job, Pablo. And Nick worked with me on the IRT. I got him his start. So all this loud, hey, let's get him going. Yeah, I got him started on this a long time ago. So good to have you back, Nick.
Absolutely. It's an honor to be back. And thank you, Dave. And obviously, thanks to all the sponsors and everybody that Dave just mentioned. Again, without them and their support, an event like this does not happen. And we all know in the racquetball world, it takes a lot to put on an event like this. So all the help and support from the tournament directors, from the club staff, from everybody else, it's just an honor. And thank you guys very much. Well, without further ado, I think it is time for this moment, folks, the check presentation. First of all, our runner-up in the 2014 Fall Brawl, ladies and gentlemen, Alejandro Cardona. Alejandro, great tournament, another finals. How do you feel?
Bueno, pues primeramente felicitar a Kobe que pues jugó muy bien. Yo fallé unos tiros clave que en el segundo set yo fallé como unos 10 tiros. Se me fue muy arriba y en el tercer set pues ya estábamos parejos y fallé los puntos clave. Ni modo, así es esto. Y pues para la otra. Pero me siento muy contento porque pues traigo condición, un poco de condición mejor que los otros torneos y me siento muy bien ahorita. Espero y seguir así y pues gracias a Pablo y a Rafa por traerme aquí y por ellos estoy aquí, vuelvo a jugar racquetball gracias a ellos.
Oh, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Alejandro Cardona. And ladies and gentlemen, this next introduction, I gotta say, this is a very, very special moment for some young lad named Mr. Kobe Aiwaza. Ladies and gentlemen, our champion of the 2014 Fall Brawl, Kobe Aiwaza! Kobe, what a run this weekend. How are you feeling right now, man?
Everything's sore, but I feel great, so I can't complain.
So your first finals, your first championships, you're carrying home the nice big check. What do you attribute your great play here to today, this weekend?
It's a long list of people. Is that right if I go through them?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents, of course. Started me in the sport, helped me, supported me with money. Second, I'd like to thank the state of Montana. That's where I grew up. That's basically my second home for racquetball. Played so many tournaments there, and they just helped me grow. Special thanks to a guy named Larry Gazelka, who
I got to meet again in Vegas, and he gave me so much more support, helped me. He's trying to keep me on track. Great guy. I'd like to thank, of course, Cliff Swain, because I don't think I could be here without him, or it'd be much harder to get here. He's been just a great guide and a great mentor to me. And lastly, I'd like to thank a guy named Jamie Braley from Calgary, who I consider him my personal trainer. He just helped me get stronger, and he helped me get in shape, and I've never felt better in a match. Thank you, everybody.
So, Kobe, there's a ton of young junior players, not only here in the crowd, which is awesome, but a lot of them watching back home. You know, they're on the court. They have some sort of a idea of what racquetball is all about, and they have, you know, goals and aspirations to maybe one day be a professional. Coming from the junior ranks and now playing on the tour and winning a tournament, what would you say, and what advice would you give to those young juniors looking to play racquetball?
Okay, well, I've had some pretty bad losses, and those are the ones that stick with you the most. I talked to Cliff about many of them, actually, so he's been there to help me, but you got to learn from those. Like, they're going to happen, and you know, you just can't get discouraged by them. You got to keep on pressing forward and take baby steps toward where you need to go.
Awesome, awesome. So, how are you going to celebrate?
A hot shower, maybe a jacuzzi and a sauna, and then a big meal, and a FaceTime with my parents.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, big round of applause for our champion, Kobe Aiwaza. And we're not done yet. We've got one more presentation. Bring in our tournament staff here real quick. Again, Joey Logan buying drinks for everybody later today up at the restaurant. Just let them know it's on Joey's tab, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our tournament staff and the gentlemen that made all this stuff happen.
I just want to say thank you to all of you all who have came, and I really thank the WRT because at first I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but this is way beyond my farthest imagination. It definitely has improved what we've tried to do. So we look forward to doing it again, and we hope that this is a union that will last for quite a long time. Congratulations to all the players, all the fans, and everyone who has been here, and especially my new friend, Mr. Raphael. Hallelujah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our singles. And don't forget, we've got doubles coming up next right here on the World Racquetball Tour. So don't go nowhere. I'm going to throw it back up to Laura in the broadcast booth. For Nick Irvine and the rest of the WRT and everybody else, we'll see you in just a moment.
All right, I want to thank everyone for watching today. That was an incredible match between the young Kobe Iwaasa and the other young Alex Cardona. 15-9, 9-15, 8-11. I read that backwards, but that means Kobe Iwaasa is the champion here, his first championship title at the 2014 Fall Brawl here in Chicago. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to watch our next live streaming match. Will be in Chihuahua, Mexico, November 6th to the 9th. Make sure you check our schedule on our website, worldracquetballtour.com. I'm Laura McCormick signing off here in Chicago. Thank you once again. It's been a great weekend.